There are many electives at Frisco High School, but one of the most challenging ones is academic decathlon. It is a class that competes academically with other schools throughout the year. It takes a certain type of student to be successful in academic decathlon.
Basically, you need somebody who is competitive, or at least understands the need to be competitive in today's world. You need somebody who has a variety of interests, and you need somebody who understands that if they do this thing, it's at a college freshman level or higher, you're going to gain an advantage over every other student who doesn't do the competition.
The topics in academic decathlon are very similar to the classes you are already taking.
In academic decathlon, we cover the exact same topics that you would cover normally in a high school or a college curriculum. We've got math, music, economics, we've got science, Lang and Lit, and art, and then we've got social studies, speech, interview, and essay. And all students have to do all topics.
Much like physical athletics, ACTEC requires a major investment in time and an effort.
Imagine that you're taking 10 different pre-AP classes, well, pre-AP or AP classes, as well as doing all of your other schoolwork, as well as doing all of your other activities. You combine all of that together into one thing, and you can just imagine the workload that we try and deal with.
The biggest challenges really are time management, because we have so much to learn within such a short period.
The good news is you don't have to be Albert Einstein to be part of ACTEC. Anyone can join.
Each team, though, has to have 3 people with A GPAs, 3 people with B GPAs, and 3 people with C GPAs. So it truly is a team competition.
Even with all the challenges and the time constraints, ACTEC students really enjoy the class.
The thing I enjoy most is the teamwork aspect of decathlon, because everyone in decathlon is part of your family. You see them at least 20 to 30 hours a week.
It's a lot of information you get to learn about a short little bit of time, and it's a fun way to try and help expand my horizons.
Academic decathlon really is a learning experience, and you get to meet a lot of people, because we have freshmen through seniors, so people who I wouldn't really know, I get to meet.
Along with improving your overall high school grades, ACTEC provides great experience for life after high school.
You need to be cultivating a wide variety of interests, because if you're not, that person who also wants your job, who has a wide variety of interests, will come across better in an interview.
If you would like to jumpstart your academic career or get a head start in your real career, check into Academic Decathlon. It's a no-brainer. For Racc TV, I'm Blake Doster.
One way to get the students to learn is to make the learning fun. Recently, Mr. Sands had his students build model roller coasters in order to illustrate the basic laws of physics.
What was the assignment, and what did the students have to learn from it?
Well, what it was to build a paper roller coaster, so all they could use is paper and tape. And what they had to do was, we're studying energy in class and the difference in potential energy, kinetic energy, and how it changes when you are at different heights or different speeds. So they had to build a coaster, and what it does is it has to take this marble and roll down the hill, and they had to build different parts. And the marble just has to go completely through it. So,
although the projects were difficult to construct, the students proved to be up to the challenge.
It was very time-consuming, and we had some troubles with constructing some of our parts. But other than that, it was very fun. I had a great time doing it. At the top is the start point, and the marble will go down into the loop, and then once it comes out of the loop, it'll go into the camelback, and then it'll hit the wide turn, go into the funnel, and then fall into the spiral, drop, and then land into this toilet.
It was definitely a little more difficult than we thought it was going to be originally. The process to build the individual parts of our roller coaster was a lot easier than we thought it would be, but assembling them together and making sure everything fit was the hardest part for us, and troubleshooting whenever things went wrong.
It was difficult at first because there were no instructions. It was just make a paper roller coaster out of tape.
Yeah, and we were just kind of blindly went into it.
Yeah, we looked it up online and we found different methods of trying to put this together, and we thought the squirt method was going to be the best.
Yeah.
Building a model roller coaster may have its ups and downs, but it can be an effective way to demonstrate how potential and kinetic energy work together. Besides, it's fun. For Racc TV, I'm Chance Overby.
There are those moments in life where there's a complete silence and an unusual and uncomfortable feeling where you don't know what to say. Those are awkward moments. We went around the school asking people about their most awkward friend and moments with them.
Chris Roberson. What?
Alex Bechtel. When I was in wrestling, he'd always whisper in my ear. It was really weird.
This guy.
This guy.
This guy.
When we all met in the bathroom.
It's gonna have to be Zach Miller. Well, he kind of tries to hold my hand in class. You know, I try to fight it off, but he always grabs for it. I don't know why.
In class, he spits spitballs above your table and then hopes they fall on you so that he can say you guys shared saliva.
Boo Boo, aka Bryson Salas, getting his name called Boo Boo.
Well, I don't know why he's calling me awkward, because his nickname's Crybaby Patton.
Chris Littlefoot. When I found out his sister worked at Twin Peaks.
We're friends?
Definitely Lauren Head. Whenever she called me her ex-boyfriend's name.
I would have to say Miss Dawson is my most awkward friend whenever I have to go outside of my house and see her, mainly because she lives next door to me.
You've always been a little strange.
Well, we know that awkward moments will never end, but when they occur, they're very funny and memorable. For Racc TV, I'm Joshua Fletcher.
Good morning, Raccoons, and welcome to the Weekend Weather Watch. Today there is a slight chance of rain with a high of 61 and a low of 46. On Saturday, you better get those raincoats out because it'll be raining most of the day. On Sunday, things will be drying up with sunny skies and a high of 59 and a low of 41. Have a good 3-day weekend. For Racc TV, I'm Matt Loic. And Kyle Barnes still available.